But we are no longer in
Piccadilly.
Piccadilly.
We're no longer in Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to Destination Jackson. I'm Jackson. I'm joined by my sister Jade, who you might remember from our road trip to Chicago, where she kind of loses her mind a little bit, and of course joined by the lovely Carlos. We are in downtown London right now, standing inside Piccadilly Circus. There's no big tops, there's no elephants or clowns, not that type of circus. It is January 1st, New Year's Day, and it's absolutely insane down here. We did not know, but as you can hear, I'm sure, there is a full-blown parade going on. It is pissing rain, and we're all a little bit miserable. Jade and I, our grandmother, grew up in Piccadilly Circus, and we told her that we would try to track down the area that she grew up in. She's 90 years old now and living in Canada, and didn't give us a great deal of information. She also moved 70 years ago.
It would be really cool to see where she lived, but like we don't know.
Yeah, she also gave us 2 separate locations.
Well, she did move.
She moved, that's right, I didn't know this. I'm vastly misinformed about my grandmother's history, so we're gonna try and piece it together. The only information we were told about Piccadilly Circus is that she lived on or near Shaftesbury Avenue. That's also like a 3-mile street. So we're just walking along the whole thing and trying to figure out where she may have lived. This is a McDonald's now, but it could have been anything. Grandma.
I bet you partied here.
This could have been a club. Grandma was a dancer.
Loved to dance.
Loved to dance. So McDonald's could have been like Twist was probably the name of it.
Grandma, it's on Great Windmill Street.
Oh, Grandma, this is Coral, by the way. So meet Coral. She's soaked. Across the street there, that's the Rainforest Cafe. The building looks cool. Does that look familiar, Grandma? It could have been what? A casino, yeah. Where she danced with the mobsters on the poker table.
Do you want to know?
Grandma,
you had an autograph book. I remember you telling me this.
Okay.
She got Glenn Miller's autograph.
the football player,
No.
the saxophone player.
Yeah.
Really?
He was in a jazz band. He was
Oh,
a singer.
I guessed it. I made it
I
up.
think he was more of a singer.
Ah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah. And she loved Frank Sinatra.
Jade, your hat and my hat and your coat match. Family. We're stood in front of the Apollo Theater, currently showing Peter Pan Goes Wrong.
The letters are back.
I think it's on purpose. Grandma told us she liked to go to the theater. Piccadilly Circus has dozens of theaters, Grandma, so we don't know which one, and he didn't really tell us. So.
And it's changed a lot.
And it's changed a lot. So maybe Apollo Theater is where you used to party. Maybe that was your hangout. Maybe you saw old Shakespeare play. Maybe you saw Shakespeare at the plays, like the playwright. Did you know there was a play where one of his actors died on stage and he stepped into the role to finish the play?
Really?
That's what I was told. I could have made it up. I didn't make it up. Someone else could have made it up. I told me.
And you're telling the man story.
Maybe. I'm spreading the gossip by accident. Further down Shaftesbury, there is what appears to be Chinatown split off. I assumed Chinatown... Do you think Chinatown existed when she was here? I don't think so either. I don't feel like
They got it wrong.
globalization was that easy at that time. So Grandma, who knows what could have been here? Maybe that was the library we were used to read books. It's Chinatown now. It's very colorful. I heard when you were younger, London was in black and white, so now it's colorful. One other thing Grandma mentioned was...
You said that there was a fire station in between 2 streets.
Yeah, which seems super vague to us. But a little further down Shaftesbury, lo and behold, we found a fire station, Grandma, so that seems significant. Grandma and Internet, this is the palace behind us. I think it's a theater. I just assumed it was a theater and didn't look. My favorite story Grandma told us is that she used to go on dates with the sailors when they came into port, when they docked. So she would go on a date with a sailor and then later that evening go on a date with another sailor.
Drop them off at the train station.
And just pick up another one at the train station. Grandma, you crazy lady. So maybe one of her dates brought her to the palace.
Maybe.
Grandma, something I'm sure you remember, double-decker buses. and the famous London taxi. There you go. So this is definitely jogging your memory, I'm sure. They had cars when she was living here, right? How old is the automobile? You're just glaring at me because you don't know the answer.
They have cars.
Did Grandma have a car?
Grandma, I don't know.
Horse and buggy. Behind Jade's big head, duck, is the Harry Potter play. Okay, you come back up. It's in 2 parts. It's this very awesome looking building. So maybe
That was the fire hall dance.
did you go to a fire hall dance?
But we are no longer in Piccadilly.
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 We're no longer in Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah. We're in Rainforest Circus.
So maybe some of this looks familiar to you, but I bet as you're watching this, you're just smiling and nodding. So that's great.
We love you.
Also, if everyone else finds this video a little bit loud, that's turned up for Grandma, so make sure to turn down your speakers, and I'm sorry. Grandma definitely made calls to her sailor friends in here, so Grandma, I'm sure you remember. We wanted to be inside, but it smells like piss, so we're outside. I can smell it from here. Let's just move away. Grandma, Ed's Diner. Ed's Easy Diner, so definitely something from your childhood, adolescence, and teen years. Other favorite Grandma story. Jade doesn't remember the story, so it's possible I made it up. She used to know all of the prostitutes' names that worked near her home. She would just casually walk by and say hello in the mornings and knew them all by name. And
After the war?
3 Greyhounds, which is definitely a bar that survived the war and 70 years of history, and so Grandma was there. As we've claimed with everything else thus far. This is everything, all the information that Grandma had told us. So we went off of, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We went off of all the information we had. We explored Shaftesbury Avenue and really got a good lay of the land where Grandma grew up. Do you feel like we've become a little closer as family?
Yeah, down to our roots, Grandma.
Yeah, I really explored the family tree. So to
You
Grandma.
had a crazy life too. Way to go.
Yeah, but some of it seems made up. I don't know if I made it up or you made it up. Grandma, I hope you had a pleasant trip down memory lane, and hopefully we found at least one thing that you maybe recognized. If not, pretend to tell whoever showed you this video that we nailed it. Internet, hopefully you got a good feel for Piccadilly Circus, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching this week's video. Please hit the subscribe button and check back next week for a video from Sweden. Ooh, Sweden. I'm hoping for a very modest 7 likes on this video, so make sure to track down that like button. You should also check out one of the videos on the screen right now, and find me on Twitter and Instagram. See you guys next week.